Yeah, so real quick, because I forgot to finish with that. Adam Brett went outside, looked down the window and said, "Yeah, we did it last night. They drugged me," is what they did. But he was over to say, "Yeah, we did it last night." But he's coming to you, Michaela. We're out. We're out. We told you before we started fucking with Ryan, you weren't gonna win against him. He knows he's not Ryan, and he's not Ryan. He's not Justin. He knows he's not Justin. He knows who the fuck he is, and you're not gonna beat him, Michaela. So, Michaela, what did you do on your hands and knees and try to apologize? Say you're sorry, you're sorry, you're sorry, you're sorry. I don't give a fuck what. I told you to shut your fucking mouth and you didn't want to fucking listen, two-faced bitch. You're a fucking heroin junkie too, huh, slut? But Adam said they were done, we're done. And then you started crying. You came out, hands and knees, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And then your mother came out and said, Michaela, shut up and let's go one side. Because I just heard he does have seizures. No shit, Becky Bickford. Didn't I just show you and tell you that I have seizures? But you think you know me more than I do my fucking self, you dumb broad bitch? You don't know nothing about me. So what they did is the older they are, because they're older than me. So what they did, they found they were scared and feared my potential. So the older generation sat there and knocked me down like the military does, and then trained me to be Justin. But I'm not Justin. I'm Ryan. But the older generation feared and scared of my potential. But Michaela, you don't want me to get anything because you're not around. You're still not going to be around because I don't want you in my fucking life. Just like my family. I don't want nothing to do with them. You guys are singing by yourself. I don't give a fuck. I'm over here enjoying life with the rest of the people. But yeah, they just like the military, they knock you flat on your face, and then they raise you up the way they want you to be. Now you're pissed off because I'm not two faced. You're pissed off because I don't sit there and say I know everything when I know a lot of things. But you'll never hear me say, or someone talking to me, shut up, boy, shut up, girl. I already know that. You're telling me something I already fucking know. Why are you telling me that? I don't do all that. You guys do, though, because you're two faced and you think you know everything. You have an ego issue. So you basically took me down because you knew I was smarter than you. You knocked me down, and then you trained me to be Justin. But you're pissed off because I didn't take my life. You're pissed off because I'm still here. Michaela, Adam Brett, you fucked up. My family, you fucked up. Because now I got power over you. Now I have the money also. How about those apples? Who's original and who's fake? Yeet, yeet. We are eating over here. Yeeting, yeeting. Now what, raw bitch ass Domino's cracker? Do you know your business, your location within the next year is gonna shut down? Because you're not making no money. Domino's is not making enough money to keep all their locations up. Because the scumbags like you trying to take people's money and doing nothing with it. Why do you think employees don't want to work for you? Because you take their money, Then you go and over here, you go at two places and play the video games. And then at the end of the week, Michael Sharp is the one that told me how you ran your shop over there. But the Cohen head Michael Sharp, you want to keep going back over there, right? So who's got who? Why do you fear him? I sure in hell don't fear, or I'm sure in hell not scared of Rob. He's 600 pounds, fat and slow. He drops, right? He won't get up. The bigger you are, the harder you fall. You will not knock me down, but just say if you do, I get back up. I bounce up like a trampoline. You, 600 pounds, you break the fucking trampoline and put a fucking hole through it because the fucking trampoline doesn't hold people like you. So you're pissed. Oh, and another thing, didn't you and that 14-year-old punk with fucking Andrew throw, because someone gave me, I was dancing and stuff on the corner, and they said, you want something to eat? I said, no, I'm good, thank you, though. They gave me the McDonald's bag, and I took it just because I didn't want them to feel bad. Then I came and, you guys want this? You gotta eat. No, I fucking don't. I don't need to eat all this. I don't need to eat this junk ass shit. It's fucking lion fries and fucking processed fucking meat. Here you guys go, and then I walk back. They don't throw it in my face. They throw it when I'm walking away. They throw it behind me. Why didn't you throw it in my face when I was there? Because you know damn well, Rob, I would have fucking smashed your fucking teeth in all the way through, and I would have broke you in fucking half, you fucking chump monkey. So, like I said, I'm fully back, and I got power, and the money's on my way. But you know what, people? We the people, the money's not just for me. I'm taking 10% of it, and I'm giving the rest back to the people where they're stealing it from. Because I got power. I'm not greedy and selfish. I don't want power, all the power, and I have power and all the money. I have power. I'll take 10% and give you guys back your money they've been stealing. But within me taking power, I make more money just for myself? No. I make more money for us to live as we, because I get more money, I make more money. But the more money I make, the less money I spend, the more money their civilians have, law enforcement and government. Because that's what you're doing. Back in the day, you would spend less money, make more money. So everyone was living. Now you have a fucking ego so stuck up your fucking ass. You're going backwards. You're spending our money, but you're being a lazy as fuck motherfuckers and not replacing the money you're spending. You're not making no money. You want me to tell you how you're running law enforcement? Again? The first 2 weeks of the month, you sit on your ass and don't do nothing. You make just enough money for you guys to live for 2 weeks. And then you sit there and you come out the last 2 weeks of the month, don't you? And trapping people, doing all you stealing money from the people. But you don't make no money. So you're living off the people for the next 2 weeks. Why do you think everyone's paying property tax on a house they already bought? Rent, you're paying taxes everywhere you go. You bought groceries, $10, $15, $20 on taxes. Gas, $15 on gas, taxes. Everything is being taxed because you guys are being fucking lazy and want to spend all our money, but you don't want to fucking sit there and make money. So you're stuck up, you want everything to be done for you, but you don't want to do anything for the people so the people can have everything also. I got all your numbers, bro. And like I said, I was the wrong one to fuck with. And I told you straight to your face, you punk fucking morons. You fucked with the wrong one, and I was gonna take you out of power if you kept fucking with me. But you didn't want to listen. I bet you're hearing and listening to me now, aren't you, motherfucking pigs?